My name is Brent Baldwin. I've been in Rotary since 2004. I was past president in 2011 and 12.
My name is John Horton. I'm past president. I was president in the 2010-2011 year. Joined Rotary in, I think, January 2001.
The Don't Meth With Us program started the year before I became president, and it's a drug education program.
We started in the 5th grade. We also go into sophomores in high school and do a presentation on all drugs. We also go into the 7th grade, partnering with the Interact Club, and we do a drug jeopardy game, and we really talk about methamphetamines, heroin, alcohol. We feel like the only way to prevent somebody to get addicted to methamphetamines is they never try it. So we're really just trying to reach all those students in Springfield and make them aware of how dangerous a drug it is, and hopefully, like I said, they'll never try it. So we just feel like has the biggest long-term impact. It's not a quick fix. It's just something we just have to educate them. During my year as president-elect, the Rotary Club sent me to Montreal, Canada for the Rotary International Convention. As I was walking around looking at all the projects that different organizations were pitching, my wife and I were walking around and we see a booth that was called Don't Meth With Us. And being from Missouri, we see the meth kind of stood out to us, and my wife went to it. She thought it was just something that we really needed to investigate further, and we learned as much as we could while we were there, brought it back to the club and started a committee. Had about 35 Rotarians that volunteered for the committee. We evaluated and looked at it, and we started it from there. And we took what a club had started in Farmington, New Mexico, and we think we really improved upon what they were doing, and then went to the Springfield public schools and said, hey, this is what we'd like to do, and they were all in, and we did some fundraising and hit about 2,000 students the first year, and in the last 7-8 years we've touched 50,000 plus lives.
Rockin' Ribs started in about the year 2000, 2001. Since then, we've taken it from a level of making just a few $1,000s to last year we made over $175,000 and gave to the 7 charities. There's over 1,000 volunteers that make it happen, and it's rain or shine. So we had a little bit of rain this year and cold weather, but the event still went on, and we're going to be giving some money to the charities despite that fact. Rockin' Ribs brings in competing teams from really all across the state. It's a great event as far as the barbecue is concerned, providing over 30,000 people that attend the event that barbecue. We also incorporate music, and we have local bands that perform, so they can, somebody can come and take advantage of the free barbecue, and others can come and hear the great music. It's a fun event for us as Rotarians to put on, and we're doing great work for those 7 children's charities.
This year marked the 30th annual Rotary Basketball Tournament benefiting the Special Olympics. This started with Southeast Rotary 30 years ago with a gentleman by the name of Steve Scott, who came up with the idea to have a fundraiser to get fellow Rotarians playing basketball against each other to raise money for a good cause. I actually joined Rotaract when I was 23, 24 years old, and through that met a lot of the members of Southeast, and joined there when I aged out at age 30. And when I started that, they kind of handed the reins over to me, so I'm actually in charge of the tournament. Our motto is service above self and doing good things in the community, and those tournament proceeds all go to benefit the Special Olympics, and the proceeds that they use for that help fund travel and other expenses that the Special Olympians have as part of their participation in local sports and states and national events.
My name is Bonnie Keller, and I've been a member of Southeast Rotary since 1992. But my first involvement with Rotary was when I learned of Rotary making a donation to the Ronald McDonald House. At the time was their largest donation they had ever made, and that was back in 1987. There's really something for everyone. We have done large projects like sponsor a Habitat for Humanity house where we've financially supported it. We've had members actually building the house, and we've done some smaller projects. For example, right now we're involved with the Fairbanks, and we provide meals and do different volunteer projects. The one-on-one projects are the ones that are my favorite. I think that our club has such a rich diversity of people in terms of how they want to give and their interests and their knowledge of what's going on in the community. Being a part of Rotary, I know for me, I think that service above self that Rotary's about, I think you see that happen all the time on a daily basis, and I'm just really thankful to have been a part of that for so long.